Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab, Yusei Kikuchi. What do you got on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes. Playing October baseball.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Slider clips the zone. Baldwin thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. 2-0. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that is a foul ball. The 2-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Outside with a breaking ball.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Here's Matt Olson.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away. You get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
And that clips the inside corner. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that'll do it. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back in Anaheim. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Chris Sale. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Zach Neto digs in now.
Number 9, Zach Neto.
That misses. Ball 1. On the ground right side. Albies over to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. And let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Yep. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
There's a strike. Good eye in that spot.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. 2-2 now. That one just misses.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Now batting Joe Adell.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. Nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the out. We played an inning, no score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Out to short, Neto. Handles, throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
There's the strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Foul ball there. That one misses in the dirt. And there's a ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
No score here in the second. So Yaz is struck out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Ozzie Albies in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And that's downstairs. And the count is 2-0. Up the middle, Frazier. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Jamer Candelario.
Jamer Candelario.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. The Angels on the board first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it. Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. What a stop to first. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, we're going to see throwing errors from third base from time to time, and that's a pretty good example of why. If you don't get behind the throw properly, it's really easy to throw a power sinker over there to first. And first baseman, I'm sure he wants another shot at that pick, try to bail out his teammate, but that was just a tough one to come up with.
Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels. Just missed. The 1-0.
No.
Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Ohapi on at first, nobody out. And that's in for a strike. And now 3-1. That one fouled off. Three-two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Batting 7, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
The 0-1. Fought off foul. No outs. Runners at first and second. Now one missed. Backed off the plate that time. Here's a 2-2. In the dirt. Payoff pitch. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at-bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
2 aboard with 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Bryce Teodosio.
Ball.
The 1-0. One out. Runners at first and second. Ground ball right side. Smith tossed to second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Batting ninth. Second baseman. Adam Frazier.
Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now 1-0. On to the third inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Dominic Smith. Smith handling the duties at first, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and so far this year he's slugging over 500. That one not close. Ball 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Now the Braves have the tying run in scoring position.
Batting 8th, center fielder Michael Harris II.
Right through there for a strike. Oh, 1 down. And he hits a ground ball right side. Acrobatic throw for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Shortstop Mauricio Dubon.
1 out man at first. Here's Mauricio Dubon. And there's a foul ball. Snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Man at second. Line, and that's a base hit. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a ball line to center. Makes a mess of this one. It gets down. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball into Candelario's glove. They limit the damage here, but the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. Back here at Angel Stadium, now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. There's a strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. That's too low. Ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The shortstop takes the ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder Jorge Soler.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Dubon to first. Angels retired 1-2-3. We played 3 full innings, and we're tied at 1. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. question about this one. It's out of here. That one felt good, and the Braves had the lead now. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off left side. And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One and 2 here. Struck him out looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Barely a hair out of his zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. You set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1. That's in there. Just misses with that one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Albies wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. That one inside. Full count now. Swings here and blasts one left field. Carrying well. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Ozzie from the right side. Going yard. It's their second home run of the inning. And they add on. It's 3-1.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
struck him out looking.
Up next, Brett Banner. Center fielder, Michael Harris II.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him swinging. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Anaheim. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario.
In the air to left center. Harris on the move. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Ball, no.
Fouled off. He was late. Next offering is in the dirt. And that skips in the dirt. In the air, right field. Acuna in position. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter.
So now the DH spot. Oswald Peraza walked his first time. The 0-1. This one in the air, right field. And a superb diving catch. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Back here at Angel Stadium, now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Here's the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next, Brett Banner, right fielder.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
That's a strike.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Drake Baldwin.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Out towards left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that means Matt Olson will have a chance to hit.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Matt Olson.
Oh, look at the stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. One left for Atlanta as the lead remains 3-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
In the dirt, ball 1. In the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder, Bryce Teodosio.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And a big swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
Here's Adam Frazier. He popped out his first time.
Hey.
2 down, nobody on. And that is out of play. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Out to short, Dubon. 3rd out. Angels go quietly there, and they still trail it here, 3-1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Pitching for the
New pitcher
Angels,
now, number 70.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ball.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski up here, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
This one smacked out to left center. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto.
Chris Sale back to work.
Ball inside. Ball 2. Hey.
That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the
Really nice job
Angels,
staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Yeah.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Ball 1.
The 1-1.
Hey.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One, two now. That one in the dirt and gets away. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
The Braves trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's Joe Adele. Has grounded out a couple of times. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. And they tie it up. It's 3-3. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. And a pop-off, right side, foul territory. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Aaron Bummer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Kinley also throwing. 1-2 now. Sale. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Angels.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Peraza, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. O'Hoppe off of first with 2 away. This one in the air, right field. Grabs it on the run. And that will end the inning. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Back in Anaheim, top of inning number 7.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back.
Smith up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Drew Pomerantz, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Silson getting loose as well. On the ground, Frazier. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder Michael Harris II.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball 1.
just missed. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, that high-four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity at spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching for
Aaron
Atlanta.
Bummer
Number
takes over on the
49,
mound.
Aaron Bummer.
Here is
And leading
Moncada,
off for the
a switch hitter batting right.
Third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Ball, that's too high. Uh-huh.
Now a slow roller to second. Albies throws to first in time, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder, Bryce Teodosio.
Ball.
The 1-1. Late with the swing there. That's down and in. That missed by a lot. Ball 3. And he walked him. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman.
Now here is Adam Frazier.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Inside, almost got him. The 2-1. Zach Neto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a 3-1 on the way. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Up the middle, and a base hit. Around second, on his way to third. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Outside low, and that's ball one.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And another ball. Jorge Soler in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The Angels with the go-ahead run at third. Here at the bottom of the seventh. That clips the zone, and the count is 3-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two on, one out. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that'll load the bases. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Golden opportunity right here.
Brooke, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Inside. And that is ball one.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
This one in the air center field. Harris gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. In to score is the runner from third, and they take the lead in the seventh.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Aaron Bummer done for the night, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. Dylan Lee taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Oh, this is a big at-bat right here. Nice sac fly to give his team the lead in these late innings.
Next for the Angels, right fielder, Joe Adele.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Called strike right there. Two on, 2 outs. Way out front for strike 2. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground to third. Over to Smith. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We look ahead to inning number 8. Angels 4 and the Braves 3.
Pitching for the
Welcome back,
Angels,
and a new arm on the
number
mound to start
13.
the eighth. Drew Pomeranz.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
So back to the top of the order. Ronald Acuna Jr. now at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
No.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Jordan Romano, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball 2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Uh-huh.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him looking.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this eighth inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
You'll one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
To third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Olsen stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The 1-0. The Halos trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Austin Riley.
That's down.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Strike 2.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Called out on strikes. Braves strand 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3.
And leading off
Now batting Jamer Candelario. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
The Braves bullpen has some activity. Robert Suarez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-0.
Ball.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
There's a strike. And a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Now it's the DH for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. Yeah, that drops in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside with a breaking ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. And now the count is even. Ground ball right side. Albies out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Angels held in check, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jordan Romano.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
There's a strike at the knees. And now the 0-1. Ball one there. Check swing, went around, and it's 1-2. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Four in the ninth.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Popped up. Neto under it. One away.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman Dominic Smith.
That's the ball.
And another ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Tied at 4. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 in this one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Next pitch is outside. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. That misses. Ball 2. On the ground to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ball, no.
Quick move to first, and he's back in there. The 1-0. Right side. Frazier tosses to first, and that will end the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Now pitching for
Back
Atlanta,
now as they
number
hand the ball to a
45,
fresh arm to start
Tyler
the bottom of the
Kinley.
ninth. Tyler Kinley. Here is Yohan
And leading
Moncada.
off with a hello.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
A little bit
No,
low.
that's a ball.
One.
Too low.
Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Raisel Iglesias, the closer, is getting loose. This ball's chopped on the ground. Albies in plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder, Bryce.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Josh Lowe. He represents the winning run.
Low.
Oh, 1 now.
Ball one.
All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And that drops in for a strike. Stays alive. Another 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So in now for the Angels, Adam Frazier, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Trying to send this to extra innings. That one not close. 1-2 to count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 10th inning coming up. And we are tied 4-4. On to extra
Leading off
innings.
with the Braves,
Now the leadoff
right
spot
fielder,
for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
No, too low.
That one ripped, but foul. Man at second. And that one a little below the knees. 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And it stays fair. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And they lead it in the 10th. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jordan Romano will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Sean Anderson gets the call from the pen.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
This one in the air right field. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Up next, Brett Banner, the designated hitter.
Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third. I think really just trying to be careful, man, in scoring position there. See if he can somehow navigate through this lineup, get a more favorable matchup, perhaps get him to roll over on a changeup, get a ball on the ground, get a double play, and get out of this.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
One away with a runner at third. And here in extra innings. That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. He nails one out to right. And they boost their lead. It's 7-4.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's a high chopper. Moncada whips it across, and there's two down.
Up next, Brett Banner, left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. He's already homered in this game. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Yastrzemski wants another look at the called strike. Gets a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Braves 7 and the Angels 4.
Now pitching for
Welcome
Atlanta,
back, and
number
here comes the
26,
closer, Raisel
Raisel
Iglesias. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. Runner in scoring
And
position,
leading off
no
with
outs.
Neto,
Zach
the
Neto
shortstop.
getting ready to hit.
Neto.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Out towards right center field. Acuna moving under it. One up, one down.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder Jorge Soler.
And a foul ball. The Braves trying to close out a 3-run lead here in extra innings. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Yastrzemski takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder Joe
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the right fielder, Joe Adell. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Oh, the 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a foul out of play. The Angels down to their final strike.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The run comes in from second. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.